Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Room of Requirement. My name is Megan, and I have over 25 years of occult and esoteric study and practice. And today I'm going to be talking about recognizing breakthroughs and milestones on your journey from awakening to enlightenment. So make sure you stick around to the end because I'm going to talk about milestones that you meet after you become enlightened. Okay, let's dive right in. So, understanding spiritual development. Spiritual development encompasses various stages that reflect your inner growth and understanding of the world. Recognizing these stages can clarify your current position in your spiritual journey and guide your future steps. Spiritual development is the process of personal growth that involves deepening one's understanding of their beliefs, values, and purpose in life. It often includes integrating spiritual practices and gaining insights that enhance one's connection to oneself and the universe. The spiritual journey, stages and breakthroughs. So, one is the awakening. The journey often begins with an awakening, a moment of realization or insight that triggers a desire for deeper understanding. This can be sparked by a life event, such as a loss or significant change, or it may arise gradually through introspection. The markers of progress. Increased awareness of your thoughts and actions, a sense of curiosity about life's purpose, and a feeling of being drawn to explore spiritual practices. The awareness stage. In this initial stage, you become aware of fundamental ideas about spirituality. You might question your beliefs and seek answers to life's bigger questions. It often involves exploring different philosophies and practices. The awakening stage involves a sense of realization. You might begin to question established beliefs and feel a calling towards something greater. Signs of this stage include moments of introspection, curiosity about life's purpose, or experiences that spark a desire for a more profound understanding. 2. Seeking. After awakening, individuals often enter a phase of seeking. This stage involves actively exploring different spiritual beliefs, practices, and teachings to find what resonates with you personally. Some markers of progress: openness to new ideas and experiences, engaging in practices such as meditation or yoga, gathering knowledge through reading, learning, or attending workshops. The exploration stage. During this stage, you actively seek knowledge and personal experiences. You might read books, attend workshops, or engage in discussions about spirituality. Experiment with different practices like meditation or yoga to find what resonates with you. In this exploration stage, you seek knowledge actively. You might read books, attend workshops, or connect with mentors. This phase involves gathering insights from various different sources: spiritual teachings, philosophies, and personal experiences. You're also probably going to start diving into your psychology as well, and that's where like shadow work comes in and all of those things too. So it's essential to stay open-minded, allowing diverse influences to shape your understanding while discerning what resonates with you. So you'll bounce back and forth when you're exploring from different beliefs, and then you'll find that those aren't working out for you, so then you'll do something else. And it's just a constant cycle of stages that you bounce in between constantly when you're exploring what resonates with you. And you'll do something for a few years and then you'll stop. You might do something for a couple of weeks and then you'll find something that kind of negates what you believe, and that's fine. This is completely normal. I did this for years and years and years and bounced back and forth between all these stages and had several markers. I hit several milestones and markers, and then I would just start all over again. So, and everybody's different. Everybody's going to, depending on their level of knowledge, what they already know prior to awakening, or if you just have like a natural inclination towards spirituality. I remember having that since I was a very young child. So it's all just going to depend on your foundation. Okay, understanding and integration. As seekers delve deeper, they begin to form a personal spiritual framework. This stage is about understanding and integrating new insights into daily life. Markers of progress: a sense of inner peace and stability, improved relationships due to enhanced empathy and compassion, practical application of spiritual principles in everyday situations. So this is where you start to implement everything that you're learning, and then you start to find your place in the world. You start to figure out who you are, what your values are. and you'll start just playing around with these different concepts and seeing how they play out in your own life. And that's really important for you to do that. It's really important to have a safe space to do that with, certain people around you. Sometimes people don't have, people around that are spiritually inclined that they can practice these things with. But there's a lot of information out there on the internet that you can look up and join some kind of community, ask questions, and then you can learn how to implement all the things that you have learned and just practice using the different insights and tools that you have learned along the way. So I did that just randomly in my everyday interactions with people. I would start to be more aware of myself and my interactions with other people. And I learned over time the things that I was learning, what they really meant and how to apply them in the real world. And when you start doing that, that's when you start to integrate things and figure out, oh, okay, this works, and this is why this person said this, and I reacted this way, and things like that. And you just start to break it down. Okay, so integration and nurturing stage. So in this stage, you integrate spiritual insights into your everyday life. You'll notice increased mindfulness and a sense of peace. Reflect on experiences and apply lessons learned to enhance spiritual growth and relationships. Living with purpose characterizes the integrative state of spiritual development. You'll find a stronger connection to your values and beliefs, enabling meaningful contributions to your life and community. The nurturing stage focuses on creating and developing spiritual practices. You may incorporate meditation, mindfulness, or other rituals in your daily routine. Establishing a consistent practice nurtures your growth, fostering a deeper connection to yourself and the world. It helps you identify techniques that resonate with you and create a regular schedule to enhance your commitment to your spiritual exploration. So definitely when you're starting on a spiritual path, it takes a lot of discipline. You have to really want it. You can't be kind of half in and half out and just do things here and there every now and then. It requires a certain level of discipline if you want to move through these stages. And I know that's hard for some people to do, especially if they've got busy lives. But if you really want this, if you really want to become enlightened and reach certain stages and milestones, you have to put in the work. You can't do it just doing it a few days a week. It's got to be something that you really care about, that you want to prioritize. You're, in essence, prioritizing yourself. And that's the best thing that you can do for you and everyone else around you. So the commitment stage. Commitment occurs when you decide to adopt specific beliefs or practices. You may establish a routine that aligns with your values, cultivating a deeper connection through consistent practices like daily meditation or volunteering. So this is also breath work, yoga, visualization, all of these things, any kind of energy work like Tai Chi, Qigong, color meditations, all these different things. Figure out what resonates with you and then commit to something and stick with it for a while. A lot of people will try things out, but they don't give it enough time. They're like, I don't like this, it's not working. And the main problem is they just don't give something enough time for it to come to fruition. It's just like when you first sit down to meditate and you're like, okay, this isn't working. The thoughts are racing through my head. Just try different things up until a point where you're like, okay, I think I can do this. And then you can even challenge yourself. Even if something's hard, just making yourself go through a challenge is going to cause exponential growth if you will just stick with it, get committed, and get disciplined, and try hard things. I would do this all the time because I really wanted to advance as much as possible in the deepest way possible. So I would do things that I didn't particularly like doing, and then eventually I just stuck with it, and it got so easy that it just became habit. And in these periods is where you're going to see the most growth. Transformation stage. So transformation marks a significant shift in your perspective. You may experience profound insights that change how you view yourself and the world. Embrace this growth by sharing your experiences and supporting others on their journey. Breakthroughs on the spiritual path. Emotional breakthroughs. Emotional breakthroughs often involve healing past wounds and letting go of negative patterns. This can lead to enhanced emotional intelligence and resilience. So markers of progress, once you start working through the emotional breakthroughs and the barriers and the things that are holding you back from progressing, you're going to start noticing an increased ability to forgive and release grudges. enhanced emotional regulation and self-awareness, a profound sense of love and acceptance for oneself and others. So I've got several videos. If you guys are new to the channel and you're just coming across my videos, take a look at the rest of the videos that I have. They are designed to help you step by step on your spiritual path and journey. And so that's, one of the main reasons why I created this is so that you could find everything that you need to know in one place and just, take all the knowledge that I'm imparting on you and just implement it and try to use it to the best of your ability in the way that you see fit. And you can achieve these milestones. Okay, so psychological breakthroughs may include shifts in mindset and perception, leading to clarity and a new understanding of reality. Markers of progress: recognition and transformation of limiting beliefs, a heightened sense of purpose and direction, development of a positive and empowering narrative about life. So this is getting out of victim mode is one of the biggest ones. This is the biggest thing that really blocks people from progressing is, being in the victim mindset and dealing with your ego. So I've got videos on this you guys could check out if you're wanting to know a little bit more about that. Okay, spiritual breakthroughs. Spiritual breakthroughs are often characterized by moments of profound insight or connection to something greater than oneself. Markers of progress: a deep sense of unity with the universe or higher power, experiences of transcendent joy or bliss, and unwavering faith in the path and process. Challenges and obstacles. So throughout this journey, individuals may face challenges such as doubt, fear, and resistance to change. It is important to approach these obstacles with patience and self-compassion. Markers of progress: your life will start to shift. Setbacks and doubts start to manifest. Void spaces or feeling disconnected, which leads to depression, anxiety. So when this starts to happen, you'll have moments where you'll have like mini episodes like this, and then you'll have some really big ones. And this is how you know that you are making real progress, even though it doesn't seem like it. It will seem as though your life has completely fallen apart. These are key breakthrough moments. Don't give up. The good stuff is just about to begin. It's right around the corner. So when all of a sudden you're going along and you think you have things figured out, and then your life completely turns into a shit show, that's when, if you're staying on this path and you're doing the things that you're supposed to be doing, that's when you know that you're about to have a huge breakthrough. Every time I would have a huge breakthrough, my life would be complete chaos, and everything I thought I knew was, I didn't know anything. And so I've had several of these over the years. But, when these things, tend to get really bad, that's when even though it doesn't feel like it, that's when something big is going to start to happen around the corner. So just know that it's only temporary. This is where we go into impermanence, right? The Buddhist teaching about nothing is permanent, everything is temporary, and non-attachment is a huge thing that you need to master when you're going through this as well. And it will lead to, non-attachment leads to less suffering, okay? So I have a video on that. You guys could check that out. Okay, advanced stages of enlightenment. So now I'm going to talk about, you've done all the work, you've gone through this, and now you've reached a certain level of enlightenment, and now I'm going to talk about the milestones that happen after enlightenment on a spiritual journey, okay? So upon reaching enlightenment, many individuals embark on profound spiritual journey characterized by various transformative milestones. So here's a list of significant milestones that may be experienced. 1. A deepened self-awareness, a heightened understanding of one's thoughts, emotions, and actions, recognition of the ego and its influence on perception. 2. Inner peace and contentment, a profound sense of tranquility and satisfaction regardless of external circumstances. So this is non-attachment, right? Reduced attachment to material possessions and outcomes. Okay, compassion and empathy, an increased ability to feel and express compassion for all living beings, understanding and respecting the interconnectedness of all life. 4. Authentic living, alignment of actions and true values and beliefs. This is like practicing what you preach, right? That's exactly what this is. Being in alignment of authenticity and complete honesty with yourself and others is is really important to authentic living. So letting go of societal expectations to embrace one's authentic self. 5, enhanced intuition. Trusting and relying more on your intuition for guidance and decision making. Experiencing insights that lead to personal and spiritual growth. Non-judgment and acceptance. Acceptance of self and others without judgment or criticism. And this is really, really hard to do because we tend to take everything so personal all the time. Just know that's one of the biggest things that you need to understand once you get past a certain level. And I still struggle with this to a certain degree, is not taking things so personally. Everybody's viewing everything through their own lens. And so they are just basically projecting all of their crap onto you. And we tend to take this personally when somebody doesn't like us, or, somebody acts a certain way towards us, and all of these things. Figuring that out and be able to recognize it and being aware when that happens is going to be huge. Okay. So embracing diversity and differences with an open heart, because that's going to happen. 7, mindfulness and presence, consistent practice of being present in the moment. Awareness of the beauty and significance of each moment. 8, gratitude and appreciation, cultivating a deep sense of gratitude for one's life experiences, and recognizing and appreciating the simple pleasures in life. So this is gratefulness, right? Being grateful for everything that you have, no matter how small it is. A lot of people tend to focus on lack, and this takes them straight out of love and gratitude. And that's not where you want to be. Okay, 9, resilience and strength. Developing a resilient mindset to navigate life's challenges, drawing on inner strength to maintain balance and harmony. 10, purposeful living. Discovering and pursuing a meaningful life purpose, and engaging in activities that contribute positively to the world. These milestones represent a journey of continual growth and expansion, allowing individuals to live with a sense of fulfillment and unity with the universe. Here are some characteristics of enlightenment. 1, unity consciousness. You recognize that all beings share a connection. Feelings of separation diminish, fostering compassion and empathy for others. 2, inner peace. You attain a state of tranquility. External circumstances no longer dictate your emotional state. 3, clarity of purpose. You gain insight into your life's mission, often aligning with serving others. Actions stem from love rather than fear. 4, a heightened awareness. Your perception expands, allowing you to see beyond the physical realm. Intuition guides your decisions. 5, detachment from ego. You acknowledge the ego but no longer allow it to control your identity. A sense of humility accompanies this shift. So these things, you will bounce in and out of these characteristics at any given time. You may embody all of them, or maybe just some, and may still struggle with others. So for me, it's like I struggle with a few of these things in certain instances, depending on who I'm dealing with. But I have reached a certain level of awareness where I can embody all of these things, and I recognize when I'm not. And that is the first step. Okay, in conclusion, embracing your spiritual journey can be a transformative experience. Each stage offers unique insights and opportunities for growth. By understanding where you are in your development, you can navigate your path with greater clarity and intention. Remember that spiritual growth isn't a race. It's about finding what resonates with you and nurturing that connection. As you explore and integrate these stages into your life, you'll likely discover deeper meaning and purpose. Each milestone is part of a lifelong journey, and individuals may revisit or experience these milestones differently over time. The spiritual path is unique to each person, and the milestones achieved are as diverse as the individuals themselves. And if you haven't reached these milestones, also do not judge yourself, and don't judge someone else because they're not at your level or they're farther along than you. We always like to compare ourselves to everyone. And it's very important when you're on a spiritual path not to do that, because I did that. I did that at certain points in my life. I compared my progress, my level of enlightenment, my level of discipline, all of these things to other people. And when you do that, you're actually stunning your growth. So, all right, you guys, I hope you enjoyed this one, and I will see you guys next time around.